Hello YouTube, Cosmic1 here. I am riding with Sparkle Rides, who's just up ahead on his, I actually don't remember what it is, Higher Song or something? I don't remember. Like a little off-roady style thingy bike. A fucking 180 rear tyre, which I don't understand. But yeah. So, I'm literally just heading back to mine. I fucking hate cobbles. Do not trust them. And I don't know where I am. We're in Headingley, that much I know, but I don't know where. But these cobbles are not fun. Alright, hang on, let's get off cobbles. There we go. Right. My topic that I had for today was basically the reason why I went for a VFR again is ever since, what are we doing? Oh, it's actually a road, okay. I don't know where we are. Oh, is this Cardigan? Oh, okay, I know where I am now. Yeah, the reason I went for a VFR again is the VFR was always my dream bike, and the reason why is because when I first started watching vloggers, I got hooked on watching Bilmer, who unfortunately is no longer with us, which was a shit bit of news which I received. But yeah, so I watched him. He obviously, if you don't know who he is, then you need to go and check him out. He's the guy that did Byway Motorcycle. But anyway, he rides the VFR 800 FI, which is the same one when I used to have the silver one, which you guys will all know, Bertha. And that was always my dream bike ever since watching his videos. I always wanted one, and I got one. It was my second big bike after the Phaser, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. And then I had the Fireblade, and I liked it, you know, a little bit more power, not quite so much torque, but you know, it was nice still. He's sorting his boot out or something. Now his other one, I don't know what he's doing. Pay attention, Sparkles. Yeah, now the two bikes which I was thinking about getting was the VFR or the Super Blackbird, the CBR 1100X. Now, the CBR would have been, oh, for God's sake, Sparkles, would have been more power, would have been a lot bigger, which I don't mind. I'm a big guy, as everybody knows, so I wouldn't have minded so much. But yeah, the reason I went for a VFR again is because I like the V4. The V4 has always been, since I rode one, my favourite engine. For those of you who can't think why I would like the V4 more than everything else, is he likes doing his balancing, but he's not doing it very well now. The reason I like the V4 engine is because of the way the power is delivered. It's very, very torquey and it's very low down, and the way this one does it with a V-tec, where you hit like 6.7k revs or something, and you get like twice the amount of power, twice the amount of... Yes, hello, Sparkles. And it's nice. Oh shit! It's a nice power delivery system. The V4 is by far my favourite motorcycle engine that I've come across. The only thing that gets a little bit close to it is the triple engine from Triumph. They're nice, but again, I just prefer the V4, and they sound like a V8 when you put a nice exhaust on them, which this one has. So it's a very nice engine. The power delivery is lovely on it, and this is a drop in power. What? Why did you take that so badly? This is a drop in power from my old VFR, not by much, but then given how old the other one was, oh, sorry, the other one was older, and so it would have lost a bit more power, but then this isn't that much newer. But anyway, the reason I got the VFR again is the VFR was my dream bike. I liked the look of this. It kind of grew on me when I was first looking at them. I didn't particularly like this, but after seeing it in person and, you know, having time to really look at it, I think it looks gorgeous. It's a very pretty bike, I think, anyway, especially in the red, which I've got it in. So I wasn't too fussed about the power, because after riding the super sport bike of the CBR, the Fireblade, I realised I'm not a knee-down rider. Well, I realised that when I fucking slid the Phaser down the fucking road trying to get my knee down. But yeah, it's not my type of riding. I do distance, which you're gonna see some from me and Save the Freak coming up, by the way. So you know, you'll see some cool trips and shiz. So yeah, basically the reason I got it is because the VFR is my dream bike. I wasn't too fussed about having loads more power. and I think it's pretty, and I like red. I always wanted the old VFR I had in red, but I could only find a silver one at the time. So I'm happy to now own a red VFR, even if it's not the exact year which I used to swoon over, but I think this is very pretty, and everybody says it suits me, as they did with the original VFR, so I can't complain, and my buff is going right into my face. Never mind. So I'm going to sit here because I couldn't be bothered doing that. I don't want to have to accelerate around the corner. But he's pulling over anyway. Oh, 72. Fun. But yeah, sorry, bit of a ramble. I got this because I wasn't too bothered about having huge amounts of power. I love the VFRs. And it's a brilliant all-rounder. I got it with the luggage. You know, it's got the exhaust on it, so it sounds nice. It's a functional bike, and it does the miles. I got 52 miles per gallon out of this maximum, which is the trip I did to drop or help Miss Fire get to her mother's, because she lives out in the sticks somewhere, and she's like 100 and odd miles away. So we did it as a day trip, me and Zillik, 300 miles in a day, and it was perfectly fine. I was perfectly comfortable. Zillik was suffering a little bit on his RS4, but he was fine. Although I don't know where my throttle rest thing's gone. I am rambling, but anyway. Yeah, they're brilliant bikes. If anybody is after just a good all-rounder and they like the kind of sporty look of bikes, or the look of sporty bikes, if that makes more sense, then definitely have a look at VFRs. They're brilliant. Don't get me wrong, the Fireblade was a lovely bike. It just didn't suit me right. So yeah, anyway. Just in case anybody was wondering, that's why I got a VFR again, because it ticks all the boxes for me. It really does. And let's see if I can get a fist bump from Sparkles. Come on, no, don't be a prat. There we go. Right, so we're going to head back to mine because we've got some files that are transferring onto my other memory card for my camera. So, oh, look at you, Mila Hall. What the fuck is that? Mila Hall. I don't get it. But yeah. So, let me just get around this bend and I shall turn the camera off. But thank you for watching, everybody. You guys have been fantastic as always. Apart from you. You've been a bit of a twat. But yeah, so we shall see you later. Myself and Sparkles Rides are going to go and do a bit more riding and maybe have a bit of sex. So we'll catch you guys later. So bye bye.